project. Y'all might want to see me restore that, right? It's really old and I put it back together and got it working, but it looks like it wants some more attention, so I'll do that if y'all care to see that. So, hi folks, welcome back. Thanks for joining. So after last week's amazing success with microgreens, we're moving on with our indoor winter garden build with quite a bit of excitement, and hopefully we can have more success on the heels of that. What we're going to do today is we're going to plant the lettuce, and I'm looking out the window because I'm hoping that tomato seeds are going to arrive. The type of tomatoes that I want are the kind that you grow in a bucket, and I don't have that. I do have these. We may get these started if the truck doesn't get here, and I may want to start those off camera once they arrive, and then we'll do the look-see next week. And I realize that my microphone is not where it should be. There's only one place for this thing, folks, because I move around with my head. I've tried it to keep it out of my way, and it doesn't work. The only way it works is if it's stuck to me. So this right here, now this is a perfect size for herbs, for chives and things like that. And I'm going to try it with lettuce because I'm not going to grow very much lettuce. I'm going to use this right here, and I'm going to harvest it early, hopefully. So I'm going to, but first I'm going to start in something else, and I could use this. We all know these from our home and garden centers. And this is just the segmented top. I didn't get the bottom. I'd have to get creative for a bottom, or go back there and ask them for a bottom. But that's a lot, and it's a lot of space that I'm not going to use. I only want a couple in here, maybe 3, maybe 2, and then maybe some chives once they arrive as well. So to start with, here I have my little fruit cups quite often, and these seem to be just the perfect size. These, they have a little dimple on the bottom, and they're 1/4 inch off the bottom, so that if we poke a hole in the very top of that dimple, well, that's going to hold a little bit of water around the bottom for us, and that sounds to me like that might be a pretty good thing. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a tiny little hole. And what? If you're going to buy a knife, buy a knife. I bet you. So, I'm kidding. Okay, that was probably a whole bunch of nothing for you. You know how to poke a hole in a thing. But what we're going to do is we're going to move on to what I would like to talk about here is this potting soil. I've chosen something called Glee. Now I'm not sponsored by them or anyone, but it's not. Glee makes a product that I 100% approve of, and what this is pine bark and pine needles, things like that. Something that there's a lot of waste and easily gathered up here in North America, much like coconut coir is overseas. And so I'm not a fan of coconut coir simply because it's imported. And there's no need to import something like coconut coir when we have pine needles and other options right here in the United States. So I don't see the advantage of coconut coir, honestly. I mean, so I'm using pine needles. It's made by Glee. You guys can check them out if you like. I'm very excited. What I like to do is immediately jump on something that I understand when I get a new media or anything in the studio for growing seeds, soil, these types of things. So what I like to do is immediately mix some microgreens. And this is with the Glee. and it's overnight, and I'm seeing some germination here. So I'm very excited about that. So I may use this for my microgreen soil as well. So we're going to fill up these 2 cups, and now when we transplant these, we're going to fill this up. We're going to add some more of the glee in here. Now this is another product here I'm proud to talk about, and that is a milk house. Milkhouse.com, pretty sure. They make, this is an herb oval planter, 16-inch. It's a perfect size. It's fairly well made. I mean, it's made in China, but it does have a drain plug in the bottom here. So it's well suited. This drain plug obviously is going to come right out. So thank you very much. And that's ready to go when we're all set. So I'm going to fill these up. And I've been toying around a little bit. This stuff is actually still compacted, so I might take some out just so that I can break it up some more. If you like playing in the dirt, this is the job for you. I'm seeing a very, very, very nice texture. Now Glee, they make their product, they also add plant food to their stuff so that it'll feed the plants for 6 months. And that's very nice of them. And we saw one yesterday. They're just little, they're little beads, and when you squeeze them, they pop, and there's some good stuff inside. So they're time released, like little waiting for the moment. I think we're gonna press this down a little bit, but not a whole lot. Go. Well, there's 2 of them, and I wish I had another one, but honestly, I don't like these fruit cups that much to eat a lot of them. So, only have 2 for right now. And that's what we're going to do, is we're going to start our lettuce in this, and we're going to wait on the truck for the tomatoes. And I'm looking to see so thinly, 7 to 10 day germination, and we can sow every 2 weeks. And then sowing every 2 weeks is going to keep your lettuce going. If you want to keep lettuce in your garden all year round, so the directions are on the back. Sow every 2 weeks to keep your supply going, and depending on how much you eat is how much you're going to sow at one time. And it looks like 1/4 inch of soil. So I'm going to only put in 2 or 3 seeds per pot to start with, and that should be plenty. And then if they all 3 come in, then of course what I'll do is I'll thin to get the strongest ones to transplant. hopefully good times to be had all winter long. So that's what I'll do, is save these for the next plant. And you guys will probably be along for that. All right. I think I'm gonna set these in here just to water. And we're gonna wait on these. Got all winter long. Each one of these is 10 milliliters-ish. Okay. So there's that, and what I have is about 40 mils each, and I spray the top of these just to wet them down. I'm going to keep an eye on this. I may add more water. I'm going to check this in about an hour just to see the condition of the soil, and so I may add more. Anything extra, of course, will leak out, and we'll know, and I'll let you know about that as well. All right, so this video, it almost didn't happen. I just got this just in time to be able to make this video. So what I did is I started working on the porch. You guys, I've showed you that. So I'm going to add a little bit of that footage in here with this little quick start winter garden thing, and let you enjoy a little bit of the restoration of the front porch. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed. If you like, subscribe. I'm going to be working with the winter garden quite a bit this year. So stay tuned, and let me know what you think, and let me know what you would do. And we're going to make this a test bed here and see how much of a grow we can get on this winter. So, all right now, bye-bye now.